Welcome back, Zootopia fans! Get ready for an adventure that's as sweet as it is chaotic. Today, we're diving into the heart of the annual Zootopia Fair, a day filled with sunshine, laughter, and the most spectacular event of the year. The unveiling of the mega cake. Picture this. The sun is shining, the Ferris wheel is turning, and every animal in Zoo, big and small, has gathered around the main stage. In the center, standing proud and magnificent, is a 10-tier masterpiece of a cake. We're talking layers of carrot cake, blueberry delight, and honey nut crunch, all covered in mountains of fluffy, white frosting and sparkling sugar crystals. It's a sweet tooth's dream come true. Mayor Lionheart is about to cut the first slice. The crowd holds its breath in anticipation. But wait, what's that? A mischievous little lemur, trying to snag a candied cherry, accidentally bumps the table. The crowd gasps. The ground trembles slightly as the colossal cake starts to wobble. It teeters for a moment, like a skyscraper in a breeze, and then it's on the move. The 10-tier tower of sugary goodness tips over and begins to roll, picking up speed as it heads straight down the main hill of the fairgrounds. Panda animals scatter left and right. Cotton candy goes flying. But who's that dashing through the crowd? It's Officer Judy Hopps with her ever-cool partner, Nick Wilde, right beside her. "Don't worry, everyone. We've got this," Judy shouts, her ears perked and determined. A group of brave kids, inspired by their heroes, joins the chase. A tiny shrew, a lanky giraffe, and a fluffy sheep kid are hot on their heels. The great cake chase has begun. Their first attempt is a classic. Nick, with his sly thinking, grabs a long picnic blanket. "Okay, carrots, on my count. We'll catch it like a giant, sugary baseball," he yells. Judy and the kids grab the other end. They stretch it out just as the cake barrels towards them. But the cake is heavier than they thought. It hits the blanket and whoosh! It sends them all flying backward, landing in a giant, soft pile. They're all unhurt, but now they're covered head to toe in delicious, sticky frosting. The little sheep kid just giggles and licks a glob of frosting off her nose. The cake isn't stopping! It rolls past the whack-a-mole stand, narrowly missing Flash the sloth, who is just about to take his swing. He blinks slowly, watching it go by. "Oh, look! A cake!" he says, as it disappears down the path. Judy dusts herself off. New plan. We need to slow it down. The giraffe kid has an idea. Using his long neck, he reaches up and pulls down a huge string of festive banners. Everyone grabs a piece, and they try to wrap it around the rolling desert, like tying a ribbon on a giant, runaway present. For a moment, it works. The cake slows, groaning under the tension of the banners. But the sheer weight is too much. Snap! The banners break, and the cake speeds up again, now decorated with colorful, fluttering flags. It's headed straight for the grand finale fireworks display. This is getting serious. One spark in this sweet situation could turn explosive. Nick spots a series of bouncy castles. "Carrots! I have a crazy, half-baked idea," he shouts. "Let's bounce it to a stop." It's a flurry of activity. With the help of some strong rhinos, they push and shove the bouncy castles into a wall at the bottom of the hill. It's a desperate, last-ditch effort. The cake hits the first bouncy castle. Boing! It bounces sideways, knocking over a lemonade stand in a splash of yellow. It hits the second one. Bowing. It soars through the air in a graceful, frosting-covered arc. Everyone watches, breathless. It lands perfectly, right in the middle of the town square, with a soft squish. It's dented, messy, and covered in grass, but it's in one piece. A cheer erupts from the crowd. They did it, as the first firework explodes in the night sky, casting a rainbow of colors over the scene. Mayor Lionheart chuckles. "Well, it looks like the cake decided to serve itself." Everyone laughs. Instead of a formal cutting, it turns into the biggest, messiest, and most joyful cake party Zootopia has ever seen. Kids and adults alike scoop up pieces of the delicious, albeit slightly squashed, cake. Judy, Nick, and their new little friends still covered in frosting, share a huge piece, laughing under the sparkling fireworks. It was a day of true Zootopia spirit. When things get messy, everyone comes together to turn chaos into a celebration. What a wild ride. It just goes to show that sometimes the messiest adventures make for the sweetest memories. Thanks for joining us on this crazy cake chase. If you loved this story, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more Zootopia fun and ring that notification bell so you never miss an adventure. See you next time.